From saving lives to settling accounts, how does Trump's healthcare cuts tear apart the bottom of America? Trump's latest budget bill, on the surface, is a fiscal reform. But, in reality, it is a ruthless encirclement of the poor. According to analysis, this bill will cut nearly $1 trillion in federal health insurance funds over the next 10 years. Ohio alone will lose $33 billion, and 340,000 people will be forced to leave the health insurance system. This is not merely a numbers game, but the disappearance of thousands upon thousands of lives. This bill, which is playfully called Great and Beautiful, essentially aims to reshape the social structure of the United States, making health a privilege rather than a right. Trump and his party claim to get people back to work, but they overlook the fact that the vast majority of those who receive health insurance benefits are already working hard in low-paying positions. The newly added work requirements are merely excuses for cutting expenses. According to the new law, recipients aged 19 to 64 must prove that they work or study for 80 hours per month. Those who are unable to submit sufficient documents, such as the poor, single mothers, and people with mental illnesses, will be ruthlessly removed from the medical insurance list. At the same time, the medical qualifications of refugees and political asylum seekers have also been terminated. Trump keeps saying that he wants to make America great again, but what he has done is to make more Americans hungry, sick, and desperate again. The blow in rural areas is even more severe. Many local hospitals rely on Medicaid reimbursement to maintain their basic operations. Now, with funds being cut, these hospitals may be forced to close. The so-called Rural Relief Fund of the Republican Party seems generous, but in fact, it is just a drop in the bucket. The $50 billion in funds is far from enough to make up for the nearly $100 billion gap. The collapse of the medical system brings about more than just the problem of difficulty in accessing medical care. It tore apart the most fragile connection in society: trust. A country cannot maintain the most fundamental justice if it fails to guarantee the basic health of its citizens. Trump's policies tell us that in his America, the poor do not deserve treatment, the sick do not deserve sympathy, and survival has become a privilege. From saving lives to settling accounts, the United States is replacing the weight of human lives with cold fiscal figures. Trump may have achieved a balanced budget, but he has lost the bottom line of humanity.